Hey everyone, in this video I just wanted to document and kind of talk through one of the not so glorious aspects of keeping and breeding plecos and aquarium fish as a whole. This is going to be the injuries to your aquarium fish. So this was what recently happened to me with one of my L046 zebra plecos. This is a female that has bred for me before, but the male that she bred with is no longer around, and the new alpha male in the tank, who is an inexperienced male, he's very young, he hasn't spawned yet. He attempted to spawn with her, and when it didn't go his way, he really kind of tore her up in the cave. And this was the damage that she sustained, and I was pretty discouraged to see this at first. This occurred on August 23rd, I want to say. And yeah, it's a real bummer to see one of your fish in this condition. You know, had it gone, a little further, she might not be alive. So I pulled her from the tank immediately, and I got her isolated in a little floating holding pen. I added some Indian almond leaf to the tank, and I also added some API Melifix. And I was quarantining her, giving her some food, but also making sure she was in a nice, clean, isolated space where nobody could get to her. So this is what she looked like on August 23rd. I'm going to fast forward here to kind of show you how quickly, under the right conditions, with enough water changes and enough stress-free environment, how quickly a pleco and generally aquarium fish as a whole can heal from such a devastating injury like this. Okay, so this is 12 days later. This is September 4th. You can see I have a little bit of an Indian almond leaf actually in there with her. And she's starting to get her stripes back, and her tail's actually not looking so bad either. That long kind of tail spine in the very top fell off, and now it's kind of regrowing the entire tail, and the stripes are coming back nicely. So yeah, I'm very, very surprised with how quick this is going. This was my first time really having a pleco get this banged up, so I kind of wanted to document the whole process just to see for myself, and I'll also show you guys how quickly a pleco under the right conditions can recover, and so far so good. She's recovering very quickly. So with that, I'm just going to jump ahead one more time into the future to see how she looks. Okay, it has been 26 days since the original injury. It is now September 18th, and I feel like I'm ready to reintroduce her to the tank. I'd say she's about 90 to 95% healed. The tail fin is in very good shape. And as you can see, the stripes actually grew back in an irregular pattern, which I'm actually a pretty big fan of. Now, I know this isn't going to be something genetic that could be passed on by any means, but I like that her pattern is so different now because she's the dominant female of the tank, but it's not always very easy for me to identify her, and this is going to help me quickly identify her just when I'm looking at the tank and determining which female might be trying to spawn. So I guess if you could pull one positive out of this, it's the fact that she has what I believe is a cool and interesting new pattern that'll also help me identify her in the tank. But yeah, the healing process was actually faster than I imagined. I did the Melifix for maybe the first 10 days, and then I kind of fell off once I started to see some good signs of healing. And I was feeding her, I want to say every day or every other day, very, very small amounts. But 26 days to get from that horrible point to this point right here, that's a very speedy recovery. So I hope that goes to show that if one of your fish ends up in this type of condition, definitely try to quarantine them and give them the right care and attention. And, you might have some pretty good odds of getting a quick recovery time and reintroducing them pretty fast. But I just figured I'd share my experiences with you guys and kind of show you the videos of the recovery. If you found this helpful in any way at all, hit that like button down below. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see lots of great videos about aquariums, about plecos, about zebra pleco breeding, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, thank you for watching.